Imagine yourself deep in an ancient forest, rain pounding the canopy above. You have no modern gear, your survival depends on what you know and observe. For countless generations, this was daily life. Rain wasn't an inconvenience, it was a gift, the lifeblood of the community. These people didn't wait for puddles. They prepared, studying how water moved through the land. They saw the forest as a living machine, capturing and storing water. Every rock, slope and plant played a role in survival. They worked with the land, not against it, building resilient water systems that lasted through droughts. Their survival was rooted in observation and respect for nature, not technology. Today, as our own water systems face strain, these ancient methods offer vital lessons. Their skills show us how to live more lightly and reclaim lost self-reliance. The forest was their home, provider, and teacher. They were not just inhabitants, they were custodians, thriving through harmony with nature. This forgotten art of survival is a blueprint for our future. Today we turn a tap and expect clean water, rarely thinking about the fragile infrastructure behind it. Our system relies on electricity, politics, and distant supply chains. One failure, a power cut, a burst pipe, can stop everything. We've outsourced our most basic need to a system we barely understand. Ancient forest dwellers would find this unthinkable. Their water security was local, built on knowledge and skill. They mastered hydrological architecture, using gravity and clever design. Their systems worked with nature, not against it, and could withstand droughts and floods. True security, they knew, came from resilience, not complexity. They didn't force water, they invited it, guiding it gently with the land. Ancient peoples were not primitive, they were brilliant engineers. Their blueprints were the land, their materials stone, clay, and plants. In Central America, the Maya built channels and reservoirs, using limestone's properties to direct water. In Southeast Asia, communities captured monsoon rains with layered basins beneath the canopy. They avoided single, vulnerable reservoirs, instead creating interconnected systems. These were long-term planners, designing for droughts and minimizing contamination. Their practical hydrological knowledge rivals modern engineers. They were masters of harmony and observation, not domination. To call them primitive is to miss the genius of their designs. Gravity was the ancient water architect's greatest tool. Free, reliable, and powerful. They read the land, mapping natural water paths and building accordingly. Homes were placed on rises, roofs became catchments, and gravity moved water to storage. Settlements functioned as integrated water harvesting machines. In Europe, natural hollows were enhanced and lined with clay, channels guiding rainwater gently downhill. No pumps, no wasted energy, just smart placement and design. The ancients let the landscape do the work. Their gravity-fed systems were simple, reliable, and maintenance-free. Modern methods often ignore this, relying on energy-hungry pumps. The ancients' elegant simplicity was powered by the earth itself. For ancient dwellers, water collection began at the treetops. The forest canopy slowed rain, preventing erosion and starting natural filtration. They observed which trees funneled water best and encouraged their growth. The forest floor, thick with moss and humus, acted as a sponge, absorbing and slowly releasing water. This process sustained them through droughts, replenishing groundwater and springs. Their systems mimicked and enhanced these natural processes, directing runoff to recharge underground reservoirs. They didn't build water systems in the forest, they built with the forest. Every tree, root and patch of soil played a role. Clearing land as we do today destroys this living infrastructure. The ancients knew the forest was their greatest ally. Their holistic view integrated every part of the ecosystem. We have much to relearn from their approach. Ancient water systems used only local materials, stone, clay, and living plants. Stone channels carved into bedrock were permanent and resilient, often lined with moss for filtration. Flat stones covered reservoirs, keeping out debris and sunlight. Clay was the essential sealant, expertly processed to line basins and cisterns. Sometimes clay-lined pits were fired in place, creating sterile, durable basins. Living roots from trees and reeds stabilized soil and acted as biological filters. These roots absorbed nutrients and trapped particles, delivering pure water. The system was self-repairing and self-cleaning. Every element had a purpose, creating a living, functional organism. No plastics, no waste, just nature's own plumbing. Resilience through redundancy was key. Never rely on a single water source. Multiple small catchments and reservoirs created backups at every stage. High-elevation pits caught initial rain, settling out sediment. Water overflowed into larger lower basins, each stage filtering further. Smaller covered reservoirs minimized evaporation and contamination. Systems adapted to seasons, capturing monsoon rains, recharging groundwater, and storing for dry months. During drought, sealed cisterns and springs fed by replenished groundwater provided security. The system was dynamic, managed year-round for reliability. This layered approach ensured clean water through any challenge. Modern rainwater systems, plastic tanks and pipes, are simple but fragile. They lack the living resilience of ancient models, and a single failure can ruin everything. Ancient systems were alive, mosses filtered, clay sealed, roots cleaned, and soil stored water. There was no separation between nature and infrastructure. They were one. The first lesson: observe your land, watch water flow, see where it pools. Second, work with gravity. Let the landscape move water for you. Third, integrate, don't isolate. Use multiple catchments, natural filters, and recharge groundwater. Think beyond a single tank. Create a system that mimics nature. These principles, observation, gravity, integration, offer a path to resilience. By rediscovering this wisdom, we can build sustainable, robust water systems. The past holds a blueprint for a water-secure future. We just need to learn how to read it and act. The answers are already in the land.